happening. Yeah, I was thinking about something, you know what I'm saying, all this month, you know, and it's tax season, you know. A lot of us poor folks are getting a tax refund, and we going out there and we getting cars, clothes, you know, material items, things that we couldn't afford, places that we couldn't go, and, you know, people we couldn't see, you know, far as taking trips, you know, throughout the course of the year, you know, we could do it now. And it's crazy to me, you know, that once again, we get a surplus of money. Black folks, not all black folks, but, you know, quite a few, get a surplus of money, you know, once every year, tax refund, and we blow it. And it dawned on me, I may be a slow man, you know, for you all may be way more intelligent than I am. You might pick up on things faster than I do, you know what I'm saying? But it dawned on me, like, seriously, I said it in a video, like, about 2 videos ago, black people aren't ready for change. They're not ready for growth. And really, I have to apologize. I have to apologize to the black community. Because here I am, you know, I'm talking about, you know, change and what we need to do and how we need to come together as a community, and we need to get our ish together, you know, and own, you know, land and eat right and all of this stuff. Man, black people not ready for that. That's the truth. Black people are not ready for change. Matter of fact, to be real with you, in the black community, change is shunned upon. Real talk. And I know, you know, like, as the saying goes, you know, only an insane person does the same thing expecting different results. But that's what we've been accustomed to and been doing for the past years. That for me to actually believe and think that black folks are gonna give up their white savior is crazy. Straight up. Because oftentimes I hear black people say this slogan, say it along with me, as long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. It's real talk. I had to be somewhat insane to think that most black people want to own their own business. That's too much work. All a black person want to do is work for massa and make enough to pay their bills and go out and club and do the extra, you know, curriculum, you know, the extra stuff that they want to do. They don't want to be independent. They don't want to grow their own food. That's too much of a hassle. Nah, I'm going to go down the street to the grocery store and I'm going to get my food. Now, they will, you know, make some small, minor changes. Like, for example, man, I heard Langston talking about, you know, vegetables and everything. Yeah, he may be right, man. You know, I need to change up my diet. But that ain't saying too much, you know, for coming from a black man or a black woman. You know, changing up their diet may mean that they may just, you know, they'll eat vegetables, but it'll be frozen. Ain't gonna be no fresh produce. It ain't gonna be nothing that they grow from the ground. Grow out of the ground. I'm not gonna do that. Please forgive me, black people. Please forgive me, and I'm not being sarcastic, I'm being real. For expecting, for having high expectations for my race, for my community. Knowing that that's something that, you know, black people don't want to do. They don't want to be independent. They don't want to be autonomous and sovereign. That's too much work. That's too much work. No matter how good or bad America is, this is the black men and average black men and women's home. You're not trying to walk away from that. They still have belief and faith in it. And they truly believe that one day things are going to change. That if we abandon shit right now, then we're making an irrational decision. Like, black people truly believe that, slavery was in the past, you know what I'm saying? And that we're living in a more modernized time. And things are going to truly get better, because one thing I can say, and I don't want to dwell on it for so long, you know what I'm saying? Because I've said it so many times. Black people have faith. Black people are taught to have faith and belief. And that's real. So please forgive me. I truly understand that black people are not ready for change. But I want to say this though. I really want to say this to you black folks that are not ready for change. Whether you like it or not, things are going to change. And when they change, and the change and growth is not in your favor, you can't bitch about it. You can't. Because you were warned. You were warned. Real talk. They're not playing. Automation is right around the corner. AI is right around the corner, waiting, anticipating to take your jobs. Entry-level jobs. Customer service jobs. Fast food restaurants. You got robotic hands flipping hamburgers and dumping fries nowadays at McDonald's. If you don't believe me, check it out. Your first automated McDonald's, I think in Texas, and they got another one in Chicago. They've been had these Amazon Go grocery stores. One in Seattle where you walk in and there's no cashiers. There's no baggers, nothing. Cashless, no cash. You walk in, there's an app on your phone that gets scanned. You pick up the items that you need and you walk out and you get a e-receipt. A receipt delivered via to your email. Via email. So regardless of whether you're ready for change or not, it's gonna happen. There are people right now that are predicting within 15 years, AI would have taken 40% of American jobs. And I know what some of you all are gonna say. Some of you bourgeois, nose in the air type people. Well, I work in the medical industry and they can't. Oh, yes, they can. AI is in that too. AI is about to take that over. AI is going to be delivering babies, performing surgery, like doctors and nurses. They're going to take the place of them. And these corporations and companies, man, this is a good day and time. Because you don't have to. I continue to say this. I've been saying this for years. You don't have to worry about a robot calling in sick for work, calling out sick for work, calling in late, asking that can they use the bathroom, taking vacations, paid vacations. I mean, the list goes on. You don't have to worry about a robot dozing off on the job or any of that. Robot breakdown, you repair it and put it back out to work. Robot needs to be charged up, you plug it up and take it back out. People not playing. Everyone has a robot that they're working on right now. Elon Musk is woo, he's he's there. I forgot what they call it, the Tesla something. I seen it the other day. The motherfucker, he is on top of his game. Elon Musk, that is. Nobody's playing with you. Nobody. They're already planning trips to Mars. They're planning on colonizing Mars. So if they're planning on colonizing Mars, they're planning on leaving Earth, what makes you think that they're going to take you with them? Real talk. You may not be ready, black people, seriously, for change or growth. But what happens when you have to? And then when you have to, it'll be too late. But singing along with me, I don't know that lady that sings the song, but singing along with me, because black people always want to either say this song slogan or sing it. As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. What happens one day when you walk in the grocery store and they tell you we no longer accept cash? As the black women would say, period. You saw this day coming. Matter of fact, I told you about it. And other people told you about it. Your family members that you call cuckoo told you about it. But as usual, you brushed it off. So you weren't ready to change. But you were ready to change clothes and get into some nice outfit with the shoes, the Gucci, Louis Vuitton boots to match and belt and all the rest of that shit to go to a Beyonce concert. You see how your priorities are fucked up? You was ready for that change. When they said, we are going to legalize marijuana in some of these states, you was ready for that. But how are you not prepared or ready for the change that's about to happen, or that's happening, that will affect your life just as well as your family's? That's what I want to know. Straight up. They are laying off people as we speak. AI is here to stay. And the reason why you haven't seen the effect of AI just yet is because all it's doing is collecting data, information. The worst is yet to come. But hey, black people ain't ready for change. What happens when you have to? And then when you have to, I'm gonna say it again, it'll be too late. See, sometimes, we could put that racism card, we could pull a racism card out there, and and the redlining and all of that stuff. We could throw that out there. While other times, you can't use nothing. Ain't no excuses. You got whistleblowers such as myself and others that forewarned you. And you said, Sing it along with me, people. As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. I just want to know, like, when you go to church on Sunday, what does the pastor really preach about? Is he getting you prepared? Or will he have robot ushers? Is he in on it too? Because I can tell you, a lot of your black pastors are in on that whole bullshit, you know, far as the whole race for president shit. Joe Biden, he does his rounds. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, they do their rounds. Every time they need a black vote, they go to what? Who do they go to first? The black church. Somebody's getting, you know, a little bit of cash on the side. Your black pastors and preachers are selling you the fuck out. But I know. You want to do it one more time? I know. Singing along with me. As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. I'd rather say it along with me. Because you think Jesus is going to make it all right. Yo, you think these people are playing with you? Shit, once they make the meta world, like once it's like realistic, you'll have the opportunity to see your Jesus. How about that? They're gonna make it so you have the opportunity to see your Jesus. Won't be a real one, it'll be a virtual one. You gotta pay, of course. They'll make out a virtual heaven for you to see your virtual Jesus and your virtual God. I've been talking about health, fitness, AI, and the list goes on to black people for years, man. I've been doing this for a long time. I know some of you all are new to the channel and you all are new to me. I've been doing this because I got to say it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that. I'm just being real. I've been on this shit for years. Straight up. And I'm not going to lie. I had help. Pretty Ricky put me on to a lot of shit. So I can say we've been doing this for years. We've been trying to tell black people for years about this shit. I remember when Pretty Ricky sent me the link for when I first saw the robotic dog, DARPA program and all of that shit, and Boeing, what they were doing and shit. In 2009, I knew about transhumanism, the singularity, technical singularity. Ray Kurzweil predicted by 2045 that technological singularity will happen and robots and AI will take over. I knew about all of this shit like in by 2010, 2011. And ever since then, I've been talking about this shit. I first ran into Dr. Sebi, not physically. I'm talking about, like, you know, the alkaline diet and all the rest of that shit. I found out about him in like 2008. I started eating quinoa because y'all like to get on me, you know what I'm saying? Well, you always pronounce it like quinoa. I can pronounce it however the fuck I want to pronounce it. But I'll say it the way that you all say it. Quinoa. Quinoa. Wild rice. Spelt flour. Black rice. I was on that alkaline diet ever since 2008, 2009. Everything that I've been talking about is nothing new. I ain't just jumping to this shit. I've been doing this shit for years. And I said to myself, you know what, man? I saw how this affected my life. Good or bad, whether it's the alkaline diet, Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying? Let's go on. Dr. Malachi Z. York. me going through my teenage life and running away from home and all of the rest of the shit, good or bad, throughout all my life. I said, man, I saw how these things, how my experiences and all of the things that happened to me and things that knowledge that I came across, I see how this affected me, good and bad. But you know what? Let me, instead of seeing the next generation fuck up like I did, let me go ahead and give it to them. Let me put my life on the line and let them see that if you go this way, this is gonna happen. If you eat this, this is gonna happen. If you think about yourself, you love yourself, this is gonna happen. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, this is gonna happen. If you continue smoking weed, this is gonna happen. If you drink, this is gonna happen. Throughout all these years, I've been trying to tell black people the truth. And throughout all these years, indirectly and directly, black people have told me that they're not ready to change. Matter of fact, some have said that they don't want to change and that black people are not the same. And I get it. I get that. But I would think that we all will come together and think the same when it comes to our families, our loved ones, as well as ourselves. Please forgive me. I was wrong. That regardless, you all right. Not all black people have this frame of thought, but you all are right. Whether you want to jump out of the sinking ship and swim to land, or you want to drown in that sinking ship, that is your choice. That is your option. I got it. And for that, I'm not going to say I'm going to stop telling the truth and all the rest of that shit to black people. That's not what I'm going to say. But now I truly understand it. That ignorance is truly bliss in some people's eyes. And that famous scene in the movie Matrix Part 1, where that guy, I forgot his name, you know what I'm saying? He was making a deal with the robot people. I forgot the whole, I mean, it's been so long, you know what I'm saying? But for those that know the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. He's sitting down and he's eating a steak. And he's saying, I know this is not a steak. I know it. But at least make it so I somewhat believe that it is, and give me a successful life, and make it so that I know that the Matrix ain't real, but make it so that I could believe that it's real. Cognitive dissonance. That's what black people are suffering from. You know something ain't right. You know that shit is gonna hit the fan. But you deny it. You throw it in the back of your mind. And you say, sing it along with me or say it with me. As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else.